Hey friends, this is Reverend Jerry, the People's Priest, aka Father Jerry, and today I am coming to you with your Monday musings. So oftentimes when I am chatting with people, whether for pastoral counseling, spiritual direction, or just, kind of conversations about life, I oftentimes encourage people to ask themselves, are you, or am I rather, committing to my life? Am I consenting to my life? And when I encourage them to ask that, what I mean is, I think too often, particularly I know for myself when I wake up, there are times where I'm like, I really don't want to get out of bed. I really don't want to start this day. I don't want to have to do the various things I need to do. But then I always remember that I said in the past yes to my life. I consented to my life. And because of that, I reaffirm that my life is worth investing in and showing up to. And so I encourage people to ask that question, am I consenting to my life? Because it allows us to frame our life in such a way where we have control whether or not we show up and how we show up. The quality of our showing up to our life is so crucial that we need to affirm that it's our job to do that, to make that determination of what is our qualification for showing up, the quality of our life. And so if we consent, pronounce a yes upon our life, we allow ourselves to ease in a bit more, to start from a positive note, and in turn, allow ourselves to set life up for a more better, positive, and affirming way of existing in the world. One of the great, what's the word that I'm looking for? One of my favorite psychologist is Viktor Frankl. Viktor Frankl wrote a book called Man's Search for Meaning, and he really developed a therapeutic practice that he called logotherapy. Logos coming from the Greek word that we translate into English as word, but it also could be translated more conceptually as meaning. So meaning-based therapy. And in that therapeutic system, the therapist is supposed to ask you about the things that are happening in your life. And after you relay to the therapist what is happening, the therapist will then ask you the question, okay, now what? And I think this question is so crucial because underneath that question of now what is the presumption that you have said yes to your life, and that you are willing to address however life is going to unfold in front of you. So instead of asking the question of why me or why all of this, you ask the question of now what? Because you have committed to your life, you have consented to your life, and that yes will carry you further to the next chapter of your life. So remember, dear friends, that life is short and we do not have much time to gladden the hearts of those who journey with us. So be swift to love, make haste to be kind, and remember this day and always to consent to your life.
Monday Musings is a weekly reflection series brought to you by Reverend Jerry Maynard, the People's Priest, and produced by C&G Communications. For a small donation of $25 per month, you can be listed as a podcast sponsor. For more information, please visit revjerrymaynard.org and click on the People's Priest podcast under the Media tab.